Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings on Wednesday, then on Saturday.
And for that game against Indiana, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Kobe, Odom out there with Garnett, and there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Terry in at the 5, down low. And for the Kings, Weber is out there with Wallace, and it's Sims in at the point. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin, the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like that. And it's the Kings to start out. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Sims, who's guarded by Billups. Passes it to Wallace. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Kobe Bryant.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Sims inside. He's guarded by Billups. Sims the pass to Arnold. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And here's Los Angeles. Odom with it. Tries from 16. Here's Terry, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Terry. And both free throws good for Terry. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Arnold. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Outside, Kobe. To the wing right side. Here's Billups. Pass to Terry. Shot clock at 5. A floater. Billups, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here is Los Angeles now, fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
He was all alone on that one.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Arnold. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Garnett. Billups passes to Kobe. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Garnett. 9th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now here's Wallace. His last outing, he had 8 points. Sacramento moving it around. Here's the pass to Sims. Here's Arnold. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Phillips passes to Kobe. Terry outside. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Left side, Kobe. 5 on the clock.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Passes it to Arnold. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Break the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game: load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Kobe. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Phillips. Here's Arnold, and it's sent back by Kobe. Here's Phillips. He feeds it to Terry. Another shot. Garnett trying to break loose, and Terry lays it up and in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot's good from Sims.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And the shot goes in. Kobe's got 6. Sacramento trails by 3. Sims the best to Arnold. Kicks to Sims. Garnett with the block. Odom with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And here's Kobe for 3. The shot missing. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Sims, and it's sent back by Bryant. Pulls up. Tipped away. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Arnold. That one off the back iron and out.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Bryant. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Garnett misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Sims. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Memphis. 6 to shoot. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Back to Jones, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Lakers leading by 4. Odom kicks to Billups. Jones against Bryant. Garnett, right side. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Scooped up. Odom dishes to Bryant. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Sims, who's guarded by Billups. Outside, Jones. Off target from three-point range. Here are the Lakers. They lead by 4. And Bryant gets it to go.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Here's Sims, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Sims has got 5 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Snatched up. Arnold. Nice work on the boards. Paying off at the basket. He has 7.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
They've got Bullard. Rubber is out there with Jones. And it's Arnold in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Kobe. 11 points in the game. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Sacramento trails by 4. Jones, no one around him. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Kobe. And a missed late. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jones, the best to Arnold. Latrey. Rebound the Lakers. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Bryant. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Sacramento. Here's Arnold, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Outside Bryant to the right side. Outside Billups. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Arnold. Sinks the triple. 12 points for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Billups passes to Garnett. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Weber. Here's Sims. It's blocked. Moves back up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Weber hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Outside Odom. 3-pointer. He can't get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 11. Just 4 to shoot. And the Lakers with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Arnold, started by Garnett. Here's Weber. Good work defensively by Terry. Los Angeles trails by 3. Billups from outside. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Becker, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles trails by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Odom kicks to Billups. Garnett outside. To end the drought. Rebound by the Kings.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Becker. Lamar Odom pulls it in. The Lakers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Inside, and the dunk by Odom.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Becker gets an open look and hits. And the Kings lead by 7.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Billups passes to Kobe. And it's Terry at the elbow. The dish to Garnett. Over Weber. Good D by Weber.
This has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket is good. Kobe's got 13 points.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
Kings leading now by 5. Here's Sims. He has 7. Hands it from downtown. He's got 15.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's Garnett. Doesn't go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Over to the wing. Here's Arnold. Garnett with the block. Bryant looking over the floor. Wow, hammering it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Billups. Sims inside. No good on the shot. Billups with some nice defense here.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Sacramento again missing. Los Angeles trails by 6. Here's Bryant. Off target from the baseline. Kings shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Sims. Good on the shot. Sims has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with a circus move.
So smooth. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Break, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the... And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Well, for Sacramento and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They came out with the right mindset. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, that's the hard driving offensive approach I like to see. If they keep it up, unstoppable.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Los Angeles trails by 8. Well, we've got a move. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Garnett, Chauncey Billups out there with Bryant. Then it's Odom, and it's Terry in at the center position. Sacramento with the ball. After the miss from Kevin Garnett. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Sims, Terry covering. Outside Bryant, fires from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Sims. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Sacramento again missing. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here's Bryant for 3. They get it again. Garnett. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Arnold defended by Bryant. Six on the shot clock. 14 feet away, and they pick up 2. 17 points in the game.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Bryant can't get that one to fall. The Kings shooting 33% for the night. That's a big throw on their side right now. Pass to Sims. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Kobe. Rebound by the Kings. Wallace has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count that one. And the Kings lead by 9.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Outside Odom. Now the pass to Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And Weber's got the ball here for the Kings. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Sims, who's guarded by Billups. Poked loose and stolen by Billups. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Billups has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Kings leading now by 7. Arnold defended by Bryant. Phillips gets the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside Odom. Lock at 6. Down low. Here's Kobe. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast breaking style, and they are all in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles trails by 7. Now here's Kobe. He's got 19. Garnett left side. Terry. And it's sent back by Wallace. And he gets it back. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9. And so it's the Lakers with it. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Phillips passes to Terry. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Wallace. To the middle. The shot's good from Sims. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Phillips. He's got 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Phillips is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. And Chauncey Billups drops them both. Kings leading now by 12. Now Jones, he's got 12. Kobe with the steal. Takes the 3. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For him,
it's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Jones, no luck. Los Angeles trails by 12. And here's Garnett. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Fuller. The shot from the low post is good. And the Kings lead by 12.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Childress with it. Pass to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. That one misses. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Eddie Jones on the wing. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And that one, good.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Kicks to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. And Billups pulls it down. Billups has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Looking to get back on track here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he makes the first. A lot of talk about receding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Now here's Jones. He's got 15. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. Wallace is checked in for the Kings. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. And Willis gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 15.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And it's Nowitzki missing. Sacramento leading by 15. Jones for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 21. On defense, Sacramento. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And the dunk by Kobe.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I said a little before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Farrell. 5 points in the game. Here's LaFrance. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Jones. They lead by 14. Lets a floater go. Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside Bryant. Outside Billups. 6 to shoot. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hey, hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Jones. He's got 18. Here's Kramer. Second chance shot, and Willis gets it to go. Willis has got 4 this quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Billups. Takes a 3. Tries again. Out that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from LaFrance. And stolen by Billups. And that one drops. Billups has got 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Jones with the ball for the King. From downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kramer is guarded by Billups. It's stolen by Bryant. Over Jones. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bryant.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Farrell. Here's Bryant. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Sacramento leading by 8. Jones is out there with Kevin Willis. Then there's Bullock. And it's Arnold in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Billups against Willis. The jump hook. That one drops for him.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Now here's Bryant. Outside Billups. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jones against Odom. Let's go. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Kobe to the paint. Basket good.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Odom against Jones. To the left side wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Los Angeles trails by 12. Now Kobe. Pass to Odom. Pass to Billups. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's off on the first. And that one misses.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Los Angeles trails by 10. Here's Kobe. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bryant's got 14 points here in the second half. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Arnold. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 21.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Passes it to Odom. Here's Childress. Tries yet again. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Arnold. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Odom. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. That one goes. Count it. Bryant's got 31.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Jones kicks to Weber.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Bryant, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First one falls for him. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Los Angeles. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Sims. He kicks it to Weber. Knocked loose. Four on the shot clock. Here's Sims. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles trails by 7. Outside, Billups. Garnett trying to break loose. Here's Terry, and it's sent back by Wallace. They get it back. Shot by Terry, no good. For Sacramento, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, of 9. Here's Sims. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 9.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Outside, Kobe steps back and trains the jump shot. Bryant's got 35.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Sims the pass to Weber. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there's the feed to Garnett. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Pass to Arnold. Here's Sims. He's guarded by Billups. 6 on the shot clock. Weber looking around. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles Kings possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Los Angeles trails by 7. And here is Billups. He dishes it to Bryant. Terry outside. Left side, Bryant. And that one, good. And now just a 5-point Kings lead.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. From beyond the arc, Terry grabs the board. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. A baseline J, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside, and it's blocked. Billups with the ball on the wing, Kobe. Garnett outside. Back to Kobe. Bryant is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Weber. And now Sacramento on the break. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Sims. He's guarded by Billups. There's the pass to Arnold. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. He's got 23. Los Angeles trails by 7. Billups passes to Kobe. And it's sent back by Wallace. Arnold guarded by Kobe. Dribble. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Great positioning on the putback.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Sacramento leading by 7. Pass to Sims. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Odom's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Sims. He's guarded by Billups. Sims kicks to Weber. Clock at 4. Los Angeles trails by 6. Here's Billups. Outside Bryant. Shoots it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 39.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, trying for it.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Sims the best to Arnold. He's off on that one, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Sims inside. He's guarded by Billups. Bryant drives in.
Yeah, easy call.
throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. Kobe drops them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Arnold. Wallace trying to break free. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Here's Garnett. That misses off the back. And for Sacramento, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. To the wing right side. Here's Sims. Out to the right wing. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Bryant is doubled. Terry finds Bryant to take the lead. No good on that one. So the Kings will take it the other way. And that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. It's the first that brings them within 2 here.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
outside Odom. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Altman, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.